Hey guys, it's Macro on here for a new vlog. Today is December 24th, Friday, so it is Christmas Eve officially. So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I just watched a film and I've got Tom over, Piss Pants. He's playing Black Ops in the background, so if you can hear anything like gunshots, that's what it is. We're not killing anyone.
Hey guys.
That was Mac. And yeah, so basically, I went on the RuneScape homepage and, oh, by the way, I fixed the problem with the no memory on my laptop. I copied everything on my C drive to my D drive, so I should be set. And I've actually made the path save to D drive now, so I should be fine. But yeah, wait, you can go. Hang on. So yeah, I went on the homepage today and there has been an update to the voting. Before you could vote and basically, in fact I'm going to take you onto the page now, so I'm just going to pause the video and then I'm just going to change my dimensions so I can get onto that. So just bear with me a sec. Okay, so here I am on the RuneScape homepage. There's some people didn't even know how to vote before. What you need to do is you go on the homepage and you see this bit, you click next. Here it is, right? Click vote now. Right, as you can see the page changed now, it's got all this stuff about referendum, right? And now, basically, there's a big piece of writing here. I know this is annoying because the screen dimensions isn't changed, but I can't be bothered to do that. Just, now basically you have to log in to vote. There's 86,000 people voted. What I will say is, he tells you information what they're going to do about stuff that's already in the wilderness, because Clan Wars is there, some quests you need to do in there. They haven't said anything about green dragons, which I find surprising because that's the only reason I'd use the wilderness at the moment. That's why I use it the most. And if there's going to be loads of people PKing in there all the time, I'm not really going to be able to do that. But yeah, and they said they're going to get rid of bounty plus one world and all that stuff. They're going to get rid of those. And you can read that for yourself, what they're actually going to do. But the main things are, G will still be there, but obviously with no lowering of prices, which I don't see how the G's can actually work then, because, but anyway, they're gonna remove all limits on party rooms and this and not iron lending and dueling. Iron lending will still be available. You can still assist, you can still loot share and coin share. But yeah, basically this phase 2 you can vote no, you can vote yes, and you can vote I don't mind. So for example, if I go on this and then you type in a name, right? And then once you're logged in, you can vote yes, no. So I'm just going to pause this again so I log in. Okay, I'm back here, and as you can see, it even gives you a percentages of what people have voted. So 88% of people have voted yes, 9% of people have voted no, and 3% of people have voted I don't mind, which I find surprising. It's a bit really apathetic and kind of annoying that people vote don't mind. I'd rather you have an opinion if you can have an opinion, even if it's not what I agree with. Personally, I'll tell you all what I voted no. For the simple reasons, I don't PK enough for it to really matter to me. And even if like I can get better drops, I still wouldn't PK because I'll just get more people PKing and you'll just get owned because of overpowered weapons and you'll lose more. Which is, yeah, I don't really PK enough anyway. And it's just going to mean that I can't do green dragons as easily. And basically, all the trade limit's going to do, it's going to make it annoying for me to buy items. It's going to probably mean I'll lose money on items, because I always seem to lose money. And also, the fact that hacks are going to go up because you can actually transfer stuff. So that's just going to be piss annoying. Scamming, there'll be loads more scams. Real trading, all those GP sites, trade real money for gold, they'll be all massive again, and it's just gonna be bullshit. So I don't really want it. Just the trade thing just really irritates me more than the PKing probably. I like the trade limit because I know price I can buy stuff quickly. I'm not gonna get ripped off, and yeah, so I don't know. But to be honest, they're thinking of getting a lot of votes. I don't know how many votes, he doesn't say how many they need, but I'm guessing, I don't know, I don't think, there's not going to be 1 million votes, put it that way. I'm just going to go off this page, there's not going to be 1 million votes this time round, because basically, you've got to log in, you've got to vote, and on the last one, you could vote more than once, you could type in, and it didn't even have to be a real name, because it was a Guinness thing they were going for, you could type in anything, and that was just kind of to see what people would vote. I think they just did it as like a tester, and they got loads of votes because people would be basically bot voting, and they got millions and millions. They got like 1 million votes. But this time around, because you've got to log in, you've got to put a password, there's going to be a hell of a lot less votes. I don't think there's going to be anywhere near 1 million votes. But, I mean, currently playing, there's usually about, what, 200,000 people playing, maybe 100 and something thousand. And to say there's 88% of about, say, 200,000 people, that's the heavy majority of people playing at the moment have voted yes. Now, the other thing I want to say about this is how many of those people are members, how many are non-members, because you don't have to be a member to vote, and that's an important factor because I think a lot of the people that have been voting have probably been non-members, and I don't think that that's right because, to be honest, you guys aren't paying, so you shouldn't really have that much of a say in the game. It's not going to affect you that much no matter what happens, because if you're a non-member you're probably not going to play that much anyway. I think it should be really a member's decision because, yeah, it's a perk. You're playing, you should get a perk. You're paying for your game, you should get more perks. And yeah, and I think most of the people that have voted are probably non-members. And if the game is swayed by non-members, it's just going to be annoying because they're all going to vote yes, because it is possibly going to get them more money. And also they're all like, yeah, old RuneScape, and everyone's like, yeah, old RuneScape. And to be honest, right, I'm sick of all these people talking about old RuneScape as if they were the only person around when there was the old RuneScape. A lot of people were there when it was the old RuneScape, right? And people say, no, you don't understand, it was awesome back then, right? I was around back then, and it wasn't awesome. I got hacked, I got scammed, yeah, I could never buy anything because World 2 is just going to be full constantly because Cam 8 and Falador are where most people will be trading. I don't know, maybe, like Max said, possibly what might happen is where the G is now, people will just stand around trading, so instead of Cammy and I don't know, but it will not be as quick as it is now to buy items. That is the main factor. It's going to be annoying. You know, you've got the whole, at the moment, items are different on Street Pass, especially expensive items, and that's going to be really annoying to buy because they're going to be a lot more expensive, and now, you know, people won't be forced to sell them on the G for a quick sale, so you will never be able to get those rares cheap. So that's kind of annoying. They've mentioned that some things that you can only get from PK that are rares or something, they won't become rares now. You will be able to get them from the new PK. That was something else that they did mention. But yeah, it's kind of annoyed me, this voting thing, but I don't know. I thought it was bullshit. Obviously, it's not bullshit. They probably will bring it back. That's what I'm going to say. It probably will happen because a lot of people are voting yes. But I'm just going to say in this video, my personal opinion is vote no. It's up to you what you vote, but I would prefer it if you voted no. So yeah. Updates, 119k till 96 strength. I've got Aberrant Spectres again because Curadel just for some reason loves to see me fighting magic monsters that fucking make me have to wear black dragon hide, which just annoys the hell out of me because I hit shit, it takes me ages to kill them, and I get hit all the fucking time, and I have to use war tortoise pouches, which are like 12k each, waste those every trip, and waste loads of food because I need food to kill them. It's just annoying. And the other alternative is prey, which costs even more, so no. And I get no good drops either, which is annoying me. But yeah, on the bright side, what am I, like 190k till 83 Slayer, and then I can start getting deboot as a drop, which will be pretty cool. So I'm quite happy about that. 775k till 85 overall, and farming level 34. I'm still farming and getting all my Ranars, which, yeah, I'd advise people to do if you are 32 farming. You do make like 100k an hour, so, but I don't really do it per hour. I just, after a task, I'll just go and get them because it'll take me an hour. But yeah, you make good money. I mean, yeah, they're like 11k for Ranar Siege. You need, I can plant 3, so in 3 different places. So that's 33k, and I get about, well, I think last run I got 20 Ranars back. So you do make a big profit. So it's pretty good. But yeah, sharks. That's something else I want to quickly say. Sharks. If you're a fisher and you haven't really been fishing sharks because they dropped loads, start fishing them again. They're on the rise. people are buying them for maxing the GE, because I'm not too sure why it is. Someone's put here, apparently Rorschachs are being merged. They're 1.1k each. But then again, that's what King Schmidt said. But then David Rocks 3 has said it's called investing, because something to do with the trade limit being lifted is going to make them rise. I don't know. I'm not that savvy when it comes to iron prices. It doesn't really affect me too much. But yeah, I think it's probably because they're going to be harder to buy, is my personal opinion, because there's no G. But yeah, join the clan chat. Oh, I need to rank that person. They've just joined. But yeah, join the clan chat. I've got 148 subscribers now, so thanks for everyone that subscribed. And yeah, that's just Tom dying there in the background. You know, if you're gonna die, you know, don't do it on my video. You know, wait till I've got an actual, you know, visual video. That would be much better to see. But yeah, yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. Comment, rate, not rate, thumbs up, subscribe. Yeah, basically, join my clan chat if you want to talk to me, or Xbox Live. And yeah, have a great Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. I'm feeling kind of Christmassy. You know, not overly Christmassy, but that's just as you get older, you don't. So, but yeah, I mean, I am looking forward to tomorrow. It will be a good day, and yeah, you know, it's Christmas, so I'll be happy. So, hope you guys get what it is you want for Christmas, and I hope everyone's doing well. So, thanks for watching. Macro 1 out.